Hi, I'm Styx, and today we're going to take a look at the behind the scenes of the recent machinima 28 weeks later in Minecraft. It's a long project that took us several months to do and included at least 20 people in total. And we're just going to look at several aspects that we went through during the pre-production, the production, the post-production. So first thing is we're going to look at the sets that we used for the movie. So this is the house that we used in the movie. I want to talk about the texture pack a bit later, but from straight off we can see that we've used two different types of brick. So this is actually a wall of purple wool, which we used as a texture pack, which we textured with a different type of brick to the actual brick that you can see on the house. This is just so that we can get some variety in the scene. If we take a look inside the house, we can see that the external set doesn't actually include any of the internal stuff that we recorded. So this is completely empty shell. Now let's go over to the internal set and I can show you a bit more. So at the internal set at the moment, I want to show you a little bit of a walkthrough of what we have inside. So this is where the boy first enters. And if we walk down this corridor that we built and around the corner, we have the dining room that everything starts off in, with all the chairs. And this is the kitchen here. This is the window that the lady first gets attacked from. And if we walk through, this is the lounge area that Alice and the boy that run away from when the zombies come in. And then upstairs we have the two bedrooms and the bathroom that we record. So in here's the main bedroom, going through to the bathroom where Don escapes from. This is the second set we used. This is the internal to the barn where Jacob, the old man, and the old lady run into, closely followed by the zombies. So let's take a look inside. As you can see, it's pretty basic. We've included a few more windows than there were in the film, literally just to get light into the set, because it's a very dark set. We're also very lucky in that Notch introduced hatches to the game a couple of days before we started filming, so we could use them in our machinima just as they are used in the film. Also for this production we used green screen techniques, which is probably the largest project to contain green screening techniques for Minecraft. You could see various green screens as we went through the internal set on the house through the windows. We also used it for the little boy at the beginning when he enters the house. You'll be able to see that the boy is slightly smaller than the rest of the characters. This is because we shot the two characters separately and then joined them together, making the boy slightly smaller. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is the texture packs. We actually had a custom texture pack built by Scuttle, so thank you very much to him. He adapted his HD realistic looking texture pack to include our specifications. So for instance, the redstone looked like blood splatters, the wallpaper is an exact copy of what the film actually used for wallpaper patterns. The bathroom tiles are also exact copies of what we see in the film. And I've put a link below to his work so that you can download the texture pack that we actually used in the movie. So next we have skins. We took screenshots of all the main characters in the first 6 minutes of the movie, and then we had various skin artists working on those. So all the main characters are done like that, and a couple of the characters like Jacob and the old man and the lady that we see are done with zombie additions. So when they turn into zombies, we also have zombified versions of them. For the generic zombies, we had a repeated blood splatter pattern, so we took some generic skins from the internet and applied our blood splatter pattern to these skins so that we could do lots of these zombies and we could have unique zombies throughout the first 6 or 7 minutes. The acting recording was always done on a Saturday. We had a range of amount of people between 3 and 4 up to 8, and then on one day we managed to get 15 people on the server at one time, which was rather hectic, but it was needed for some of the large scenes. So when Don is running down the field, you can see up to 15 zombies in the background. They were all there, they weren't green screened. We had 15 people on the server running around being zombies, which was, yeah, as I say, rather hectic. We also would like to mention two plugins that we used for this machinima. We used Minaptics, which allows us to zoom in and out and increase and decrease the focal length of the camera, which was extremely useful for something like this, and probably the first time that it's been used in a machinima like this. I'm going to put that link below so that people can use that in the future. We also used Zombe Mod, which was a very, very useful mod for the cameraman again. It allows you to fly, but also more importantly for us, it allowed you to do speed modifications. So the scene where Don is running away and we have a view above him and it kind of overtakes him, that's using Zombe Mod. We've done a speed modifier on the cameraman so that he's about 1.3 times the speed of Don. So he swoops down using the flying mod obviously, and the speed modifier allows him to slowly overtake Don and then look back on Don's face as Don is continuing to run at a normal pace. So that was extremely useful. Finally, we have the post-production. So we did a slightly strange post-production that normally wouldn't be used in industry, because first of all, we edited everything. So we had all the raw clip, we had gigabytes and gigabytes worth of raw clips because we did this over a 3-month period. I edited everything first so that we knew what scenes were coming and what we needed to do. And after that, we applied the post-production. So after that, we applied things like the green screening and the color correction, which is a slightly unusual way of doing it, but it meant it cut down on the amount of green screening that we actually needed to do. Thank you for watching our Machinima. I hope this has been an insightful behind the scenes video. Myself and the team are going to do various machinimas in the future, probably with Minecraft, but possibly with other things such as Half-Life 2 engine, or possibly other video games. We're not entirely sure yet. If you'd like to help, follow me on Twitter, link below, or message me on YouTube. We're always open for people to submit ideas to us or participate in the actual videos if they wish to.